Everyone, today is the third video I made for the microservice design pattern, and the last video is API gateway, and today I move on aggregator pattern, client side UI composition pattern, database per service, and share database per service. At the first, we will go to the aggregator pattern. Definition is I will make an example to easy understand. Nowadays we use the microservice a lot, and we when client want to get some information, they need to request to a server, and when one client want to get the information from the two or three database, three microservice, they need to call two or three API, and that's not good because delay the network between the client and server is really high, and now the solution here is we will have the aggregator aggregator pattern. It means that client just call one API to the aggregator service, aggregation service, and aggregation service will aggregate the information, collect the piece of data from the various microservices, and return the appropriate result for client. And yeah, that's it. That the benefit is reduce the chattiness and communication overhead between the client and services, and easy to understand the architecture and functionality. Yeah, that is the aggregator pattern. And move on, client side UI composition pattern. I think that this pattern just for the front end in a micro front end. I'm not sure, but the main idea of this pattern is when we have the one page, we will have a lot of smaller component, and each component will take over by the team, and team will take over some service to develop some service to respond for the component. Just like that, it's really easy to understand. And I think if I backend developer, I don't need to care a lot about this. So move on the database per service. Database per service. The definition is each service has its own data store, however schema or table. Each service can't access the data store that they don't own. Such a solution bring a lot of benefits. So I will make an example. When we have the two services, the first is the payment service, and the second is the order service. It means that when the order service can access directly to the database of payment service, it just can access by the API provide by payment service, and that is the main idea of database per service, and it really easy to understand. And pros of organized database like that is it will take less time to effort for them to fully understand the area they are responsible for, and we can use the appropriate database for each service. It means when we can switch between um, the relation node database and unrelated node database. And the cons is we need the failure protection mechanism in the case communicates fail, and circuit breaker mechanism will have out here, and more complexity to handle the transaction. And we have the saga or to file commit will solve this problem. And the next we move on share database service. Share database service is first start with the database first service. It means all the service will share one database, but I think this is the anti-pattern, and we shouldn't do that, because when we do that, we should consider using the monolithic architecture, and because it's difficult to scale application, and it will impact the other team cannot work together, and cannot deploy independent the service. So I think that's it. That's all the content I want to talk on this video.